Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Piece by Piece with Paulo and Asa. It is episode 7, and we are being lazy today. Didn't feel like setting up. Let me tell you why.
One of those.
Let me tell you why. We just got done shooting a video in the truck with no air conditioning.
That was rough.
It sucked.
That was not fun.
And my hair is a mess, and he still looks like a snack, but we're going to get to it. On episode 7 today, we are going to be talking about the March videos, which are titled Just a Few Days Off, When You're Always Thinking About Your Breakup.
Otherwise known as PvP domiciles.
PvP domiciles. And the last one, which is very short, Cleo, Killer Cat, because that's exactly what she is. Moving forward, anything going on in your life? Nope, me neither. So, the first video, Paulos Graduating. You have to enunciate and speak up, otherwise they cannot hear you over my fridge.
I'm graduating in 5 weeks. Thank you, Asa. Back to you. I hate this. This is how you talk. Welcome back to Piece by Piece.
So in our life, Paulo is graduating in just a few weeks.
5 or 6 weeks.
5 or 6 weeks.
And then I'm out of here. Then I'm a grown up.
And then he's an adult. And then right after that, I don't know what he's doing. He's dropping me like a hot fart. I still live a very uneventful life. Other than that, that's about it that's going on in our neck of the woods.
It's one of those days, you know? Just, we don't live like pop stars. So sometimes just nothing happens within the month.
Yeah, nothing really happens. I mean, we have been shooting, obviously, a lot.
It's been busy.
It's been busy.
School stuff, work stuff. Yeah.
And now we are to the videos. Paulo, let's see. Just a few days off. What are your thoughts on that one? Let's give the basis for it. It's a guy that constantly calls into work. That's it.
Who thought of it? It was you.
That was me.
What did we just like? I don't remember how we came up with this idea. I think we were just like, hey.
I had a rough idea of what I was going for.
Is this one of the rough ideas that we had at Buffalo Wild Wings?
No.
Oh,
This one, damn, how did I get it? I was doing a voice one day. I was like practicing voices, and one of them was I was talking on the phone, and then from there, just like in the doorway of my bedroom, and then from there, it kind of just snowballed out into what it was, and I kind of acted it out. So what I said on there wasn't like written out; it was in my head. But what I said on there was pretty much that was said. I had that ready to go. Not a lot of that one was improv, because it's basically the same thing over and over again, kinda, just different locations. So what I did, movement-wise, or whatever, wherever we were, bedroom, couch, whatever, that was just on the day. But I kind of had it said of what I was going to say.
I thought it was pretty funny.
I like that one. It was fun. Like you said, it wasn't big. It wasn't Brainstorm.
It wasn't Brainstorm. Speaking of which, go watch it.
Go watch it. It's way down at the bottom of the page.
It wasn't a Brainstorm. No, it wasn't.
But no, it was all right. It was pretty funny.
We peaked right there. It's all downhill from here.
Yes, that was where we dropped off. We started too hot, and then just ended up in the garbage.
We should have waited.
The next one I'm gonna skip and go to the last one, which is a very short Cleo, Killer Cat. Very short one. This one I just want to spend a minute on. We had some other videos in the works. Due to technical and timing issues, they did not work. So we had to put something up, and that something was Cleo, Killer Cat. Yep. It was a video of which I shot while I was babysitting his cat when he was out of town.
Oh, when I was at the wedding.
One of the 5 weddings that he went to last year.
It's all a blur at this point.
He's like, go watch the cat. I'm like, okay, so I'm watching the cat. I love cats. So I'm watching the cat. And I'm like, all right, I got to get something out of this little bitch. And no,
That's my daughter.
that's my daughter. Well, your daughter's hairy. So I'm watching the cat, and we're having a good time. She's across the room, staring me down like she wants to kill me. I'm like, let's shoot a video.
As she does.
Yeah. So I'm shooting a video of her, just playing around doing whatever, and then I turned it into what looked like a jungle scene, getting attacked or attacking or whatever. Some noises. It was fun in editing because I had the sound effects and whatnot. I liked it. Short, simple, nothing crazy, but still a fun one. Funny enough, though, I did shoot that at this point. It was at least 7 months ago. So that video has been sitting in a folder.
Like
it was more, really, for me, it was more of an editing thing.
I was going to say, if it was like 7 months ago and looking at kind of like the layer effects and the zooming and the sound effects, it looks more like a editing test or something that we were just kind of like working on.
Yeah.
Something that we still kind of do to this day. With a lot of like the podcast stuff, because I know like if you look at the first couple episodes, like the first 15 episodes of the podcast, it was like there's a different lighting, there's a different setting, there's different so much. So it was like I think it's pretty cool to watch it and go, man, we got pretty good. we've improved
on the scale of which we have improved, because I went back through and watched episode like way back, like episode 5 or something. Man, oh wow, yeah.
Pretty rough.
Shed a few tears on that one, but no, it was good. It was
this
good.
Is public.
Oh God, what have we done? Moving forward, this is technically the second one that came out. It is when you're always thinking about your breakup.
PvP domiciles. This is the big one. I want to talk about this. This is a great one. Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, so this is the one. This is the Buffalo Wild Wings one, right? I think we talked about this at Buffalo Wild Wings. I think the
original idea of what we were going for was the Buffalo Wild Wings idea. The idea to bring Derek into it was your idea. Afterwards, we combined them, and then you got this.
Yes. Okay, I admit I don't like
Derek.
Kelsey's song. I don't think it's Derek I don't like. I just don't like Kelsey's song.
Because what is it?
6.5 minutes of uncut footage. But I like Derek the character, and I thought including him in the PvP universe
may give him a chance to redeem himself.
Yes, and I think he redeemed himself as a character in my eyes, at least in this new video, because I really liked it. I'm not gonna watch the other one.
So he's watched.
Go watch this one.
He's watched Kelsey's song at least twice.
No, you made me watch it once.
Were forced.
You made me watch it once all the way through. So like 1.5. 1.5. Yeah.
I made you watch it there with the guys.
Yeah, whenever we were here with the guys and you just had to put it on, I was like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna suffer.
So he
and
watched.
And they were like, wow, it's pretty good. I was like, hey, he's tricked you. Stop.
Don't encourage him.
Don't encourage him.
So it stands. He still hates Kelsey's song. He's okay with the character of Derek.
Yes.
So we brought Derek back. So the original idea of this one came to us when we were at Buffalo Wild Wings, which is where we get all of our great ideas.
This is where we're going right after this to get more ideas.
It was, filming a guy showing us his house, but he just lives a sad life. It wasn't really had anything to do with the breakup. He was very uneventful. So me, basically.
The whole idea was like to do like a MTV Cribs remix.
Exactly.
But was just like a normal dude. And it turns out that this guy is just like a really sad.
Like there's nothing going on.
There's nothing.
And then he brought it up like, hey, let's bring Derek into it. So Derek.
This is a prequel.
It was a prequel. There you go. So Derek is fresh off his breakup, showing everybody his house, and constantly thinking about Kelsey. And
he brings a keyboard.
Shows
you a taste of what's going to come next.
A taste?
A taste.
Ding. All right, that's enough of that. Oh, that was funny. Going through and shooting it. It was another kind of off the top of our head kind of thing for the most of it. There was a few things that we kind of had locked down. Shooting the scenes in my truck with me, the blue shirt, I'm sitting there, and
Oh yeah.
We had originally shot that while we were outside the first time. It
Yeah.
was way too dark. Couldn't see anything.
I think that was like towards the end of whenever we were shooting outside. It just got like way too dark.
It got too dark. So one day I get off work, I'm coming home, it's raining, so I'm like, I don't want to get out in the rain and walk inside just yet, so I'm just sitting in the truck listening to the radio, and I'm like, you know what, let me take advantage of this. I take out my phone, horrible quality compared to his.
There's like an auto like a swap.
There's a swap in quality.
There's definitely a swap.
So I take out my phone, I set it up, it's raining, and then I'm just screaming and just, listening to music or whatever inside the truck. So I shot that by myself. It came out all right. It flows in with it, right? It's all right.
Yeah,
it's a little bright, obviously,
it did good.
But I think it came out. The shot of the this shot here, where I'm where I'm leaning up against the window, I'm just holding the camera out and like leaned up against there.
I know you were saying that the one
with the rear view mirror.
Yeah, that one was giving you trouble because
that was an interesting one. So I'm sitting there. My face is on the mirror. My face is in the mirror, the camera's on the mirror, but I'm sitting in my driver's seat. So if I put it too close to get the mirror, you can obviously see the phone. So I had to go back. If I'm sitting here, I had to go like back and way over and reach back behind me without seeing that my shoulder's clearly back there.
Right, and
so
also without seeing like your arm.
My elbow. So I'm holding my phone back there, not seeing what the camera's getting. So I had to do it honestly about 4 times to get the right shot, because one time it was too low, one time it was too high.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there and I'm leaning up against the window. I'm like, being all sad or whatever. And I get it, and I finally got it. And honestly, this is my favorite shot of the whole thing.
Really?
Yes. This is one out of all the skits and videos that we've shot. This is one of my favorite shots.
I think from an artistic standpoint, I think it is a pretty good shot, especially with like the rain on the outside.
Obviously, the quality and whatnot could be better based on the phone.
From a quality standpoint, the shot. I think my favorite shot, just like quality-wise, everything from the outside.
I threw the music over it, which I think was fitting to the tone of the. I like throwing music in there every now and then. The zoom ins, me screaming in the truck. Sadly enough, the horn sound is not my actual truck horn.
I thought that was your actual truck horn.
That's what I was going for, but I couldn't. It wouldn't have. I mean,
yeah.
So.
In your apartment complex.
So I just found some sound effects online, and I still think it came out pretty good.
I think it did. Yeah, it convinced me. Yeah.
The credits, if you'll notice, are just jacked up names, references, and whatnot. Director Pizzato. In a rough cut viewing to our friends, they said, you should you should have a shot of Derek singing to the ducks, because I mentioned bringing the hefty thing down to the duck pond and singing to the ducks, and we did not have that shot. So the same person, shout out Lily, I got her very last minute on Sunday, and she went to the duck pond with me, or the duck park, or whatever you want to call it, and she shot the video of me singing to the ducks.
Did you really? I actually didn't see this.
So that was a good little add-in. I like. So
That's
it was fun to do. It was a park full of people, and it was midday on a Sunday. Park full of people, and I walk out with a 13-year-old keyboard, turned on,
the side of your torso, the size of your torso. And you're just like carrying it like this.
Carrying down, sitting there doing this while little kids are running around, and I'm looking like a complete psycho. A lot of the stuff you see are mostly probably about second take or third take, because on the first take, if it's improv, Paulo loses his shit and can't hold the camera straight, so I have to say it again.
It's funny.
The soap in the eye.
Oh, the mirror one. That's a good one too.
That one you didn't exactly know how that was going to work.
Yeah, I like whenever you were showing it to me, and whenever we did it, and I was like, okay, I kind of get it.
When we were shooting it, it didn't come off as
what I was saying. It didn't come off as how you were doing it, but like as soon as you edited it and then put it in there, and like you did really well with the editing on this video. And I was like, oh, that's funny. I like that.
I really hate this picture. It's my face.
That one's funny.
For the one where I had cookie dough. Do you remember shooting that? So I'm in the fridge. I'm being sad, And I go in the fridge, I cut open sugar cookie, not chocolate chip. It would have been better with chocolate chip.
Yeah,
so I cut open the sugar cookie dough. And I'm like, they say it's not good to eat raw cookie dough. And I just stuffed my face with raw cookie dough. My cheeks are just, pooched
I
out.
thought you were gonna have like one or two. I was like, "Oh, this man is still going."
So he's got the camera. He's like, so I'm just like, just going and going. I think I put 5 in my mouth. At 4, I couldn't breathe. So
I'm like,
so right now we got 3 videos at least, like mid-production.
definitely that are already like almost done.
So tune in for those. They will be coming up soon. Keep tuning in to trivia. Trivia is getting better, I think. We're going to shoot some more, knock those out. We're going to plan on having some guests on trivia, whether it's Paulo and the guest or me and the guest or both of us fighting against the guest. Who knows? And then side piece.
Fight Club.
Fight Club.
Right here.
Side piece. We should have more of those coming up. We got some. I think we got another wiki challenge, which I enjoyed. We got the whisper challenge, which I really enjoyed, and just beware on that one.
Yeah.
I jacked up the audio.
We're working on stuff.
So we got stuff coming out. Thank y'all for tuning in. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Give us any ideas for side piece or anything that you want to see on that. We got some more skits ready to go. We're about to head to Buffalo Wild Wings, so we are hopefully going to get some more ideas and drink a good water with a lemon.
Let's go.
Other than that, any thoughts or anything you want to say before we head out?
Let's go get something to eat.
All right.
Let's go get something to eat.
Let's go get something to eat. Have a good day. Thank y'all.